this closet somehow. I just set up everything. I was so tired from work, but I was like, I didn't want to cancel. You know, a part of me wanted to cancel real bad.
You should have done what. This is your project.
Yeah, I know, but I also limited time, you know, schedules.
Yeah, I mean, and also objectively, it's really hard to get me nailed down.
There we go.
Oh, so spooky now. Just the red light.
I told you. Usually we turn off the light out there, but Luna came in. I need to actually take Luna outside. I don't want her scratching at the closet.
Scratching all around.
Hold on, stay in my closet.
I'm here to tell you all the secrets of Xander's not around, so I can't. Oh, it's spooky.
There's nothing like someone saying, "Oh, it's spooky" in my closet.
Oh, it's spooky. Yeah, you just turn off the light before you go to bed, and you just
oh
from the closet.
The monster's like,
it's a little bit creepy in here.
Holy shit, that was such a funny joke to do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a little spooky.
I'm gonna be at your house. I'm just gonna wait until you turn off the light in your room. I'm just gonna from your door go,
oh, it's so spooky in there.
Spooky in there.
All right. Well, welcome to the podcast. I have my good friend Jay with me.
Hello.
Yep, this is Jay. So, as everyone knows, I am the goddess of love. Not of love. I'm goddess love of cuteness. I always ask everyone who comes on here, what if you were a deity? What would you be the deity of, and what would your name be?
I've been reading a lot of books about deities recently. So, either the god of sleep, deity of sleepiness.
Okay.
Or not like Hephaestus, but deity of just work, burning yourself out.
Oh God, no.
For project, not in a bad way. People burning out can suck when it comes to work, but burning out when it comes to your own personal projects just means you need to take a step back from your own projects for a little bit.
Okay, that's fair. I feel like I'm going through a lot of burnout right now, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like that's why I'm so exhausted.
Working a job that you mentally aren't compatible with burns you out 10 times faster than just working a job that's intense.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm working a lot more hours than I normally would want to, I guess. It's only 50 hours per work week, which you probably have done a lot more.
Yes, but I objectively am a workaholic, so I enjoy the grind, so to speak. It's not that I enjoy it, but I'm used to it, and it's just kind of part of how it is a necessary part to allow me to live my life a certain way.
Yeah, and
that's I work a lot so I can treat the people in my life a lot better.
I get that.
Yeah,
I feel like that's the main motivator for me to why I work so hard too. It's I just wanted to treat the people in my life better. Except for I'm still broke.
I mean, that's just how it is nowadays.
Yeah,
you can work 50 plus hours and still not make a dent in what you owe, what kind of debt you owe.
Yeah, I absolutely. What would your name be? You said sleepiness as well as kind of work / burnout.
Yeah, I think I could go with something time based, so not necessarily Chronos, but I don't know. I would need to find a synonym or an adjective or something equivalent to.
Yeah, and you can always just let me know after message me. Usually I title the episode after the name of the deity.
Sure, you could title it Chronis or
Chronis.
Yeah, play on the word Chronos.
All right. I mean, you type that up and send it to me, and I'll name it that.
Sure,
because that's what this is what we're about. We're in the closet discussing and having a conversation with deities, you know, and you know, we got Chronis and me, love, and you know, classic 2. You got sleepiness and overwork / burnout and cuteness.
Yeah, cuteness, and I hate going into work every single day. It's the same thing.
It's honestly the same thing. It's really close. So yeah, here on the podcast, we have questions for each other.
Sure.
I have created a few that I've just thought over the time, and I hope you have.
Yes, I have a small mental list, because I knew if I wrote it down anywhere, I would forget the list that I brought. So
you just remember it.
Yeah, it just was working up. I was working through good questions while I was at work today.
All right. I usually let my guests go, but I feel like I want to maybe give you some time for your mental list. I'll start.
Sure.
That way you get introduced.
Happy to answer questions.
Yes.
I know it doesn't seem like I am, but that's just the general sleepiness.
I think everyone thinks you're very standoffish, but you're actually very warm and nice.
That's probably one of my biggest the biggest downside for people who are new to me as a person, because when I'm not mean. I'm really not.
Not at all.
I'm not. I just kind of give an aura to the people who don't know me that I don't want to talk.
Yeah.
And it's not I don't want to talk. It's I'm tired, and I'm just generally sitting there. I don't know how to initiate interaction with people.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at it. It's but if anyone who knows me, anyone who's come and talked to me, realizes you start talking, I'll start talking back, and we'll have a conversation, and it will be a good conversation. I'll be happy, it'll be interactive and joining in. But
so people listening to the podcast, talk to Jay.
You can talk to me.
They are open to talk.
Yeah,
I can attest to that. Jay is very nice and won't eat you up. They don't even joke mean to you, you know?
No, I if I'm joking mean to you, it means I work with you. That's pretty much the only place I bring that kind of anger. It's not even anger. It's just where I bring that kind of shade.
Yeah. All right. Let's just start with a little cute one.
Okay.
With your work, what brings you joy?
The main thing that pulls me into my work, because I work in an event space, so people come and sit and watch the stuff that I do work for, and that's kind of the whole basis for anything I do is I like putting on my portion of an event in a way that people look at it and they take it and they are gaining enjoyment out of it, and they take away from it something. I enjoy making other people feel better and have a good time because of something that I put time and effort into.
No, that makes sense. It's kind of, I have a lot of questions about D&D in general, but with DMing too, you like having your players or the people at your show feel something and take something from your show.
It's all about, for me, it's not about, because in the process of me building this world in D&D or running lighting for a show, it's the seeing other people have a great time brings me the joy that I want. That's where I get it. Because some people are like, oh well, you should do stuff for yourself. I'm I am selfishly, I am. If you enjoy something that I put on, a D&D campaign that I do, then I am gaining what I want out of it. It's
worth the work they put into to see someone smile.
Or
just
people laughing, enjoying it. People looking around because I did a cool lighting effect or something. Just makes it worth it for me.
No, that makes sense. I can understand that feeling, because that's the main reason why I feel my wit has grown so much over the years, is because I like to make people laugh. It brings me a lot of joy, and also I'm attracted to laughter in general.
Sure.
But yeah, so that makes sense to me.
Yeah, and I mean, do we like ask the same question back? Like, can I ask you what you? Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely can. We're just having a conversation.
Yeah, this won't be like my question, but I would be curious to know like why, like what you get out of doing work or like D&D. The same thing with D&D, because I know you're working on your current projects,
the bug one. Also, you're not limited to any questions. Okay. It's not like, oh, that's 5, you're done. So don't worry.
It's my autism coming out. Like, what is the structure?
What's the structure? It's just whatever questions you do have, you have prepared, but it's just mainly we have a conversation. So after that, it doesn't really matter. It's just guides the flow of how long and whatever. So don't even worry. To answer your question, yes. It's kind of similar to you. Like, I love having a creative outlet in general, because like I do have funny little blips in my mind of like, I don't know, fun little stories that I could put, or like one of my favorites is like listening to music and envisioning a fight or a moment with it, and I want to bring that to people.
Sure.
But also, it's similar to how I want to have them feel. Sure. Like I want someone to feel like in D&D specifically, like if someone is feeling like sorrow over their character or happiness or joy, and everyone's like cheering or like crying together, like I love the emotional feeling that you can give to the players, even if it's like a negative one.
Yeah,
like the
it's
sadness.
Negative. I don't like when talking about like more like sad or more lower emotions, the fact that people prescribe them as like negative emotions, because they're not necessarily negative, but they are a certain feeling that you need to feel that isn't just the standard happy, laughing, joy, because it's not a bad thing to cry. It's not a bad thing to feel sad. It's just a feeling that you feel, and that's the point of like stories and books and stuff like that, is to make you feel a bunch of different emotions, because I think it also helps round out in like your own emotional maturity if you can understand that, oh, I'm upset about this, I'm mad about this. That's not a bad thing, but I am aware of it, and it is not something I should act on towards like someone.
Like the behavior of your emotion doesn't have to reflect how you're feeling. Well, in the polyamory space, which you're a part of, like jealousy.
Yes, that is a big one, especially with newer polyamorous people.
Yeah, like there's a misconception that jealousy is either not a thing or like, I don't know, you have to act upon it, but like it's okay to feel jealous. Jealousy happens in all humans, and I know some people say, I'm not a jealous person, or I don't feel jealousy. I personally don't believe that.
That's just you lying to yourself.
I know, but I know there are some people, and I respect those people, but jealousy is not a bad thing to feel at all.
No.
Like, it does tell you something that maybe you do need in a relationship, but you don't have to enforce your will and control someone because of that feeling.
Yeah, because, at the end of the day, polyamory is all about, at least my interpretation, everyone has their own interpretation, so don't take what I say as gospel of polyamory. It's just about experiencing different types of relationships and experiences with different types of people. Something I feel that a lot of friend groups, including ours, could like think about better. I'm not throwing shade at anyone in particular. This is just like something that I notice, is that I often see and have felt in a way that I needed to fix for myself, being jealous that people interact with different people different ways. Like, I'm not going to interact with you the same way I interact with Mavany, or the same way I interact with Jazz, or the same way I interact with anyone else in the friend group. It's just like, and some people, like even me, I'm completely guilty of this, where I see someone treating someone a specific way, I'm like, oh, I want that, and then I'm jealous of that. But
that makes sense.
It's something, but it's something that like I've looked at myself and helped, like something I've had to work on for a while, especially when I first got into the polyamorous space, that people are going to treat everyone differently, and the same goes for me. There's certain people who are like, oh, you are treating them this way, and that makes me jealous or makes me upset, or they bring it to me in a way that it's like, I want you to treat me that way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, unfortunately, like, the type of behavior towards the people that I give to people is 100% based on, one, like, effort put in, and two, the type of relationship I have with someone.
Yeah, it would be very strange of, like, I don't know, like, it's viewing people as fruits.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it would be very strange to, like, treat each fruit as the same thing when it's very differently.
Yeah.
Like how you're saying, me and you, we have our own wit and banter, and we also have the things that we relate on, specifically to us, and also just past conversations, how we have talked to each other. But yeah, it would be very weird.
It'd be very weird if I started talking to you like I talked to Mavin. I think you would be very uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly, and that would make no sense.
Yeah,
but that jealousy is totally valid too.
Yeah, it's a valid emotion that you should feel, but you should work through it. Even talk to, like, conversation is huge.
Yeah,
and people, like, one of the biggest. I have a lot of non-poly group, like, straight friends.
Yeah,
and they very much live with all the, like, most egregious, like, thoughts about polyamory, like, oh yeah, it's so much easier. I'm like, have you tried planning dates with 4 different people?
Yeah, it pisses me off when someone's like, oh, you're just being polyamorous. It's like, it's way easier, it's all, and it's like, you don't realize the amount of, one, insecurities you have to face within yourself.
Yep. The
effort you have to put into communication, and, like, just the growth that you will face as a person. Like, because it's hard at first. It becomes easier.
Sure, but doing things always, like, with enough practice, things become easier.
Yeah, and exactly. It pisses me off.
Oh, it makes me so mad.
And I also, like, another thing is when it comes to sex.
Yes.
Like, people automatically assume, oh, it's all about the sex, and like, oh, you're just cheating, but labeling it as that. And it's like, oh, I enjoy sex.
Yes.
This is just a fact. But, like, it is not because I am sex lustful. It's like how you were saying it. It's about enjoying each interaction, everyone's experiences. Like, I just want to be open to more of that. Yeah,
and like I said, these cis friends of mine will always go and be like, oh yeah, like, I'm like, hey guys, I'm heading out, like, I have a date, so I need to go. And they're like, oh, he's going to another orgy. I'm like, I was like, I don't know what you guys think of me as, like, a person. You've known me since we were kids, but, like, 99%, like, I would argue even, like, 70% of my relationships aren't based around sex.
Yeah.
Like, sex is a part of relationships, but it's not the keystone to every single one of my relationships.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be. Like, it also, I think a typical monogamous mindset is, like, if you don't have sex or you do have sex in a relationship, that labels it as, like, it more important or has more importance. But, like, a lot of the relationships I have in my life, like, I don't have sex with, but are very important to me.
Yes,
not because
100%, not because of the sex. Like, I'm not gonna go into any specifics because I'm not wanting to out anything about any of my relationships. I'm a very, like, by default, when it comes to my relationships, I'm a very, like, inward person. Like, I don't like sharing that kind of like stuff, even with my, like, parents. Like, my parents didn't know until recently that I had multiple partners.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, recently. And then they gave me their whole lecture because Mormon family, like, blah 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 blah.
Too late now.
Yeah, I don't, like, wonder why I don't come down for family dinners or whatever. But
just sad.
Honestly, I was more broken up about it at first, but now, like, with the community that has been fostered, like, with us, I feel less upset about it because it's more of a realization that I have plenty of people in my life who care about me probably just as much as my family did at one point.
If not more.
And more because it's more genuine and they know me more as a person.
Yeah, they love you for you.
Yeah, my parents barely acknowledge, like, that I'm in a queer space.
Really?
Most of the time. Yeah, like, it's just the standard Mormon, like, if you don't talk about it, it doesn't exist.
That makes sense. I think I'm always a big fan of chosen family, and like so it's I agree. The community that we have, it has really reminded me that or reminded me of like it's okay to be me.
Yeah.
Like when I've talked about this before, but when I was a kid, I always felt different, stuff like that, and I am uniquely me still.
Yes.
But it's being treasured by the people around you. It does help your mentality as well. It makes you want to push for your uniqueness even more.
Because I think in that exact vein, like I am an introvert. Like I would say, compared to most of our friend group, I'm not the only one, obviously, and I'm not. But I feel I'm one of the most introverted people in our friend group.
I believe so.
It's not like. And it used to be like, oh, I'm introverted. That means I can't go to parties because personally I don't get much out of the partying part itself.
Yeah,
like, that's not where I get my joy. But what I've found recently, or like just since like we started talking, is that I enjoy when I can go to a party in a space where there's a quiet space off to the side, because then I can come out and I can interact, and then when I'm starting to feel like overwhelmed, I just retreat back to the space.
Yeah.
And if people really want to talk to me, like if people want to put in that effort to talk to me, they'll come find me. Yeah, they'll come find me because they know I'm there. They're like, he's not in the main space, so he's probably off in a side room somewhere.
Which is really nice. Like I've definitely seen like Mavney, Cynthia, Anna, like a lot of people, come and talk to you and stuff. Which I'm glad, because like
it means the world to me. Like it's not something I could probably ever admit in an open space to a bunch of people, but
well, now you are. But
well, this I don't ever. Once you post this, I don't actually have to listen to it.
That is true. No one will know.
This might be the only one I don't listen to because I don't like the sound of my voice. But
that's fair.
I'm happy.
You sure? Your voice is fine.
Well, no, I know it's fine, but like I do AV for a living. Like I hear my voice all the time, and I just don't like how I sound over a microphone.
That's fair. Honestly, I listen back to myself, and I'm like, wow, I need to have a speech impediment? Like, what is wrong with me?
I mean, you don't have the natural actor enunciation dialect that like Mav does.
Yeah.
And that's something they've trained, and they just have, and something I'm having to train as I like start recording videos and scripts and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've been trying to pronunciate better, but it is, I mean, again, trying something new is hard.
Yeah, so. It's something. Going back a little bit for my actual first question.
Oh, yes.
What is a goal? This is like an end goal in your life. What is like an ambition that you have that is something you want to do before the end of your life, like career-wise, specifically career-wise? Like what is like something that you want to accomplish?
Dang, that's a good question, because I personally, I don't really know what I want career-wise, and like I've been, for the past couple of years, just been working to make ends meet, kind of thing, and like even right now, I've been like trying to figure out what path I want to go on in like where I work, and like that could be like being a lead or a trainer and stuff. And I do enjoy training people, as like that's something I've enjoyed with D&D, but like just teaching people how to do things and like putting it logically and management. But your question was like, what is something like that I want to obtain in my career?
So this is like if you could do anything in any career path in any field, like what is something you want to achieve for yourself?
Oh man,
an important thing that like maybe doesn't necessarily need to be has to happen, but more like this is a goal like for the end of my career path that I want to set.
Interesting. I think a pretty vague one, but one I've always felt is, and it can apply to anything, but like I want to leave my mark. Like I've always wanted to like not influence people in a bad way, but like I want to leave my mark on people, and like again, not having them feel something from me, but like just I don't know, imparting like some kind of,
you want to leave legacy behind of something that you can say confidently that you this person will remember this, not necessarily because it was you, but because it was something you did that positively or
affected them, and that causes a chain reaction of them pushing on, like something like that.
I understand what you're saying. That makes sense.
Like a positive domino effect. That's what I want to cause.
No, I 100% can understand that.
Though I don't think I can do that with my current job or career.
I went through about 6 different jobs before I landed on a career that I was like, okay, I can probably do something with this. It takes everyone a different amount of time, and that's something that I have to remind other people, and something that I learned a while ago is that every single person takes a different amount of time on the same exact journey. Like,
everyone has their own journey.
Yes. And it's going to take some people longer to get to a point where they feel like they can even start their journey in a way than other people. Like, I thought I was behind because I have friends like working for Hollywood, and I'm like, well, I'm still working at a dead end AV company. But it's just something to realize that, like, I'm building up an experience base to eventually get to that point.
To where you can accept that journey. Plus, also, comparison is always the thief of joy, right? Like, it makes no sense. Everyone has their own journeys. Like, you may be farther along in this, but you could be farther along in something else, and that they are jealous of.
And that's just how it is. Like, my path is a lot different than yours, and let's be honest, my goals are a lot different than yours in life. So okay, I think you asked me one, correct? The job thing. So I'll bring up the next. I'll do it. Yes. Let's see, how did you get into D&D, and what was your first character? This is easy. One forever ago. Let's see, we're in 2026 now.
Yes.
Like 8 to 10 years ago, back when FanX was called Comic-Con. They were hosting like professional games from the like Wizards of the Coast people who they have like on retainer to be DMs. They were hosting like mini campaigns, and I started playing as a halfling rogue. But I did it from this character was made from a logical perspective. I'm like, well, halflings are short and rogues are stealthy, so if I'm like short, I can duck behind people. Like, I was thinking in the most like logical way to make a character. But I'd say my first like character that I care about and like love is Vontel, my Artificer Warforged. He is in all of my campaigns.
I know Vontel.
Everyone who plays with me knows Vontel. Everyone knows Vontel, and everyone knows Ferris. Those are the two that.
Freaking Vontel, put a bomb in my head. Take it out. My boy needs to get back to his kids.
No, because then you will leave the campaign. But Vontel started as like just a regular character.
That's cool.
He was a level 1 Warforged Artificer who got lost in the Feywilds because he was part of a Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign.
Oh, that's so cool.
So
I like that because like now he's just like this deity, or not deity, but like
he's not a deity, but he's
a powerful being. I suppose
a creature of. This is where I pull the like, rather than. He is very smart. He's been around for a very long time, so he has advanced knowledge over things that like newer worlds don't.
And it's such a cool like, oh shit, that's Vontel. You know, that kind of feeling.
You can always tell when you're about to see him.
That's cool. I like it. My first D&D character was a dwarf. We were doing like 3.5 Pathfinder or something like that. So it was a dwarf warden. So he's just like this tank, like kind of like there's like a kind of druid tank kind of thing where I would like transform into animals and like hit things and like pull things and stuff. But dwarf. I love dwarf. His name was Uruz. That's why I love candles, because he worshipped candles or something.
My D&D characters have taken a specific trend since Vontel. It's mostly slime folk of various forms. It's always slime folk. I think that's just the non-binary part of me. It's like I can choose a character that can be whatever I want them to be.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah, I don't have to. Like, you don't have to conform your D&D characters with any type of race or character, but it's easier with a slime folk.
I like it. I feel like my D&D character, it used to be like very like I want to be epic, I want to be the cool guy and stuff, or like the guy who sits in the corner. To I want to take a concept and make it wacky and make my character not be in the he should not be here kind of vibe.
Just out of the. It's like, well, this is Grungle.
Yeah.
Don't know why he's here. Don't even know how he got on this party, but he's here, and now you're stuck with him.
Yeah, he only likes talking to animals. I don't know how I'm gonna do anything here, but he loves animals. That's it.
That makes sense.
I just love that kind of concept a lot. That's why I like Midas. He's just a chef who
Midas is hilarious.
Yeah, he just got thrown on, and he sucks at combat because he doesn't fight. He doesn't know how to.
He's objectively one of the people who's caused the most damage to the party on accident.
That is very true. He's almost killed us a lot of times.
Multiple times, yes.
But that's all he knows is grease.
Yeah, grease is, I think, a thing that is utilized a lot by DMs, but not properly utilized. It's grease. It's gonna light on fire.
Yeah, that's also gonna make you slippery.
Yeah.
And so that's why I keep trying to use it.
It's not gonna mix with water. It's a different base. Like, if you dump grease in water, it floats to the top and sits on top. So
see, I love that stuff.
Okay, so I think it's now my turn to ask a question. Let's do that again.
All right. So welcome the divine self, Jay, or should I say Chronis, right?
Chronis.
To the podcast. Since, let's see, you're my guest, maybe you should start off with a question because I don't currently have one.
Okay. I think I can pull a question from deep within my mind.
I can also be picking a one. If I find one, I'll let you know.
Yeah, because I also have to try and not. I don't remember the first half of this, at all.
Me either.
So don't want to use the same exact questions I was using before.
Yeah, honestly, it's all right.
You'll just get double, so you'll get a different answer to the same question.
Yeah, every day is a different me, so it's like the same question is gonna mean something else tomorrow. So
sure,
it works out.
Okay, let's do something fairly capitalist. What is your ideal house style or theme? Like if you could live wherever you wanted, what type of house would you go for?
That's a good question. I think for me, I've always liked the idea of a commune, out in nature, and everyone's just kind of working together to, I don't know, farm and keep things moving. But I also don't want to not have Wi-Fi or technology. I want that. If I could choose anywhere, New Zealand is so beautiful. I like the greens there, so that would be kind of neat to do that. But I don't know, just Oregon. Place is close because family, I guess.
Sure.
But yeah, a commune style, I feel like it'd be cool. I just want to not have to worry about a job, and the only job I have is I don't know, making our own beer supply or working on projects on the thing.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm kind of gonna go in the exact opposite direction. I'd like to live in not one of the classic New York closets, but live in a penthouse in New York. And unlike what I feel most people do, is I would still want to work, so that's why I would choose New York, because Broadway and that whole.
Yeah, that would be a good place for your line of work too.
Yeah,
because that's what you're working towards, is getting on Broadway.
Yeah, I would love to work on Broadway, but I've always made it a point that even if I had an infinite amount of money, I would want to live, or I would still want to work
I hope you still want to live.
No, yeah, but the second I get money,
I'm done.
I completed my goal. No.
Yeah.
But I would still want to work. I'd just like work at a theater or something like smaller that doesn't pay as well, but would still be interesting to do. Yeah.
That makes sense. Like, I honestly, even my work right now, though I despise it because like I'm working a lot for like what feels like a little. But like I don't mind working. It's just I think for yours is a lot more creative and inspired and like more like your own interpretation into things or part of a great project. I think that's really cool. My work is just helping the fat pig on top get fatter, basically, and that pisses me off.
Yeah, you just have to find something in your life, or if you're gonna keep working work-wise, that will actually be a little more fulfilling to you in whatever way you decide to do it.
Yeah, which makes sense to me. I just haven't really found it yet.
Yeah,
but that takes time.
It does take time.
I forgot I was supposed to be thinking of a question.
Yeah, so now you have to sit there and look stupid
No.
instead of me.
I have to look stupid on a podcast.
Yeah. Anyone who can manifest what Xander looks like right now, it's just like hands on head.
Yeah. Absolutely just shriveled up. I'm crying.
Yeah.
The tears are everywhere. We're actually going to drown in this closet soon.
That would be nice.
Oh, God.
Not in like a drowning death kind of way, but like sleep.
Oh.
I could use some sleep.
I could use some sleep.
AKA
death for a bit.
Yeah, just
a while.
That's all sleep is. It's just like temporary death.
I guess with your work schedule and balancing outside, you usually just play video games outside of work. Is there anything else that you like to do? I think you like doing projects outside of work.
Yeah, I've started working on my own like little like YouTube videos and just custom like my own personal creative endeavors.
Yeah.
I've been working a lot on I've always liked like the video essay format, talking about some concept in some video game. So I'm excited to post more of those. I'm kind of in a point in my life where I'm moving soon, so I'm
which if you need help, let me know. Glad to help you.
I will. I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, request help. Don't be afraid.
I'm not the one who's gonna need a lot of help because personally, most of everything I own can fit in my car.
Oh, that's actually really nice.
Not in like one trip, but like I went the last 3 times I've moved all my stuff within like 3 days, and then just helped get everyone else's stuff to the house.
It's nice to have people to help though on a move. Like man, there were some moves where it was like just me and Cynthia, and that was brutal.
Oh, I bet. I don't like moving. I think it's incredibly stressful and something that you have to take time off to actually get done. But it's also exciting because then you move into a new shiny place and you can design it however you want.
Yeah, moving into here was so stressful.
Oh yeah.
Cynthia was working on finals for college, and so it was just me working, going home, packing, working, going home, packing, and then getting all the U-Hauls. Ooh. But yeah, once you get in, it's really nice, and it's a new beginning. So that's really nice.
I'm gonna make whoever listens to this section of the podcast very sleepy with me trying to stifle yawns every. Xander is not boring. I am just very tired.
I'm hella boring. Well, I mean, you are like, what did he say? You're burnout and sleep or something like that?
Yeah.
And time, sleep,
and I guess burnout because I embody it so fully all the time.
Awesome. I think that was, it's your question now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I asked the question, I believe. I think.
What, on the topic of burnout, what would you be willing to burn out for?
Ooh, that's a good question.
It could be who, what, when,
where, and why. That's a good question. I'm also gonna ask that to you, so you better be thinking. Which I guess you kind of burn out for your job. But.
Yeah, mine's pretty self-explanatory.
I don't know. I kind of burn myself out on like working and stuff, but it means like getting enough money to like, I don't know, spend it a little bit outside of like just debt and stuff. Onto like people I care about. So I don't know, friends,
sure,
partners, people I'm dating, like whatever. But overall burnout, I really try to. I don't want to be burnt out, but it's like it's so hard to do projects. And I realize I'm neurodivergent, and I've been trying to do it neurotypically, how to do it, and then I've been really upset that I can't do it neurotypically. And so I'm actually I've been burnt out, but not getting work done. Basically,
you can get burnt out and keep being functional, but if you keep the burnout going for long enough, you kind of just don't do anything because you're just like, no, it's too much for me.
I'm done.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right at this current moment. As like, that's why I posted one YouTube video and then I was like, all right, because every time I go home and I'm like, okay, I need to do this, and this to get this project finished. I'm like, I don't want to do that.
I don't want. I need to fucking rest.
Yeah,
I need to take a me day.
I need to watch a movie or sit and play a game instead of working on this XYZ project that I really do want to release. I'm very happy and excited about it, but I am just kind of gonna just wait until after I've moved to resume working on my personal creative projects. I'm working on stuff with a group of people, and that I kind of can't put off because that's like this Sunday, I believe. Yeah, shoot day 1 is this Sunday.
Yeah, which I'll try to make it to be a background character.
That'd be fun.
Background character boy.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be as aggressive a start as when we're saying, because I still have to show up and set everything up on my end, and that's not going to be ready right at that time.
Okay, cool. That means I have time.
Yeah.
Sweet. And I will show up. Which also, podcast listeners, make sure you go check out Jay's channel, which is called, I forget.
Grand Library Media.
Yeah, Grand Library Media. So if you haven't, go check it out.
Yeah, I'll probably abbreviate it to GLM. If I just need to go make sure that doesn't abbreviate to something really horrible.
GLM, that definitely sounds like something.
Well, it's because it's like one letter off of like MLM.
Yeah, like multi-level marketing, or like, men loving men.
Men loving men. Actually, that might bring views to my channel.
That would. That's why I watched it, actually. I thought it was that.
You're like, a video about men kissing? No. Long deep dive into the history of RuneScape.
My second favorite.
It's almost as good as watching two men kiss.
Almost. Okay. I think it's my question.
Yeah. Didn't you want to ask the same question?
Yeah, I did. But you kind of already, it's your job. That's
you would think.
Okay.
It is not. It is my creative project specifically. But I think more it's like I burn out because most people in our friend group are, I would say, more openly extroverted or ambiverted. Like they can go either way. I am an introvert. Like I don't do well socially, like for my battery. So I'd say burnout for like spending time with people. And that sounds like, oh, everyone I hang out with just makes my life harder. No, it's...
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like, yes, people drain my battery, but I'm willing to drain my battery to spend time with people.
Yeah.
I don't do it out of obligation. I do it out of want and desire.
Yeah, I'm an ambivert, so it's kind of like I charge up my battery and then I do social stuff until my battery kind of is fried. Which, like, I don't know, it just doesn't, my battery doesn't drain too fast, I guess, because I do like being social. But yeah, there are times where I'm like this weekend, it's B's birthday. Yeah. So happy birthday to B.
Happy birthday, B.
But like I'm going right after work, and that's gonna be like a 3-day weekend of working 12s, and so I'm just gonna be so burnt. But
Yeah.
I'm always gonna make that effort.
Yeah.
Because it means a lot to people.
I'll be there as well as a +1.
Oh.
Me and B have never we've talked in passing, but I don't think me and B have ever just one-on-one chatted before. So
well, hopefully you do, because I feel like you guys get along. B is also a pro gamer.
That's what I was hearing at Cynthia's birthday party.
Yeah, they destroy in Smash Bros. We're equal, kinda. Yeah.
I'm not good at fighting games.
she owns me most of the time, but I win sometimes.
I'll win in any other game, but I cannot be good at fighting games.
Yeah, I think Street Fighter is beyond me, but Smash Bros. I'm pretty okay at. I used to be really good at first-person shooters, but I haven't played those in a long time now.
I used to be really good at Overwatch, and now I'm just okay at Overwatch.
I played more Battle Royales.
The only Battle Royale I got into was Apex.
Yeah, I did Apex as well.
Because I was longing for Titanfall 3, and I got Apex instead. I'm like, I'll make do with this.
Country girls make do.
Yeah.
Apex is great though.
Yeah.
That was my question, I guess. Yours turn.
My turn?
Yeah, yours is turn.
Not your favorite video game, but your favorite character in gaming.
Ooh.
It doesn't have to be a good game, but you think the characters makes it or breaks it. Like Black Desert, fun game, great game. Main character Cliff, no personality. He does not exist.
Dang, that's a good question. A character that makes a story.
Just a character that you think is peak for video games. You think it's a well-written character, even if the story isn't great.
I think there's two that pop into my mind.
Mm-hmm.
The girl from Celeste.
Sure.
I think she's amazing. I like her, and basically it's you're following along her story while you're climbing.
Mm-hmm.
The game itself was amazing, art and gameplay and music. It was great, but I think it's climbing the mountain with her was what made it very special. Especially when you reach the peak. But then the second one is actually I'm gonna go with the Hollow Knight.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't talk, but I think
protagonists are great.
Yeah, I think what's great about Hollow Knight is he doesn't talk. You infer all of his story from the bits that you get from the game, and you put together why he exists and what he was made to do, and I find that just amazing. And then as you play him, you just kind of fulfill there's multiple endings, and so it's you get to choose what to make do with his story. For me, I just kind of wanted to complete all the endings, but
yeah, but you don't have to.
Yeah, for me, my favorite ending was he you reach a point where you get the dream nail fully awaken, and you use it on the final boss to enter his dreamscape, and you fight Radiance, and Radiance is the reason why everything's happening in the first place, and why the Hollow Knight is created to house Radiance so the corruption doesn't spread.
Sure.
That's instead of repeating the constant cycle of what his existence could have been, it's going against and being him and choosing what he likes for himself. It's what I really like about it, or what I took from it anyway. So great game. Recommend that game.
I can tell that you liked it.
I love that game. I'm making a whole campaign about it.
That's true. You are making bug campaign.
Yeah. Which let's see. What is a fond memory of your childhood that you look back on?
I gotta dig through the 3
Yeah.
4.
You got this.
My childhood was not the best.
Yeah.
So, but probably just it would probably be as late as high school. Spending time with a good friend of mine, who I'll keep nameless because I don't think they'll listen to this, but want to out them.
Yeah, that's right.
But we used to hang out like just late into the night, up in Harriman all the time, and taught me a lot about just friends and how to be a human.
Yeah.
Be a human towards people.
Yeah. It's kind of silly, but I feel like there's a lot of people who do need like that help on like learning how to be human.
Yeah, I was not a great person in high school, but I lived by the creed that most people were fairly shitty in high school.
Yeah.
At least in some way. Like, no one's perfect, and it's part of your growing. Some are worse than others. I was one of those that was definitely probably worse than others. But it just made, I think all that experience just pushed me into trying to be a better person in general.
Yeah.
So,
there was a video I was watching, and it's like this girl was just talking about how like good people are. It doesn't mean like you haven't done anything bad. It's like you've done good and bad, but you choose to be better.
Yeah.
And I agree. In high school, there were some things that I did that was like, oh, for sure. But I also feel like I kind of was not existing then. I feel like when I started living life, that's when I also started making like actually some big mistakes.
Sure.
But yeah, you make mistakes and you realize like, I don't want to be that.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. And there are people that will help you learn that too, like good people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't. This person, we don't really talk anymore. Like, it's not out of any like malicious intent. It's just kind of like
The natural world.
Yeah. Differing paths in life, and sorry, I was
there's Howling, which is my downstairs neighbor's dog. I'm assuming that's what you're looking at.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if I thought that was Cynthia for a second. I was like, why is Cynthia like howling through the wall?
No, it's not Cynthia. It's my downstairs neighbor.
But now I'm completely off track. Yeah, we don't talk anymore.
Yeah.
I wish them all the best. Like, still love and adore them, but I think people need to. I think something that needs to happen that I don't see a lot of is in our friend group or just in general is the ability to just let go of a relationship or like a friendship. Like, we're all people that have finite amount of time, finite amount of like ability to like spend with other people.
Yeah.
And sometimes the best thing you can do about a friendship or a relationship that you are in or have with someone is let it go.
Yeah.
Because you holding on to it and basically like essentially leading someone on in a friendship that you don't have time for is, I would say, worse than just being like, hey, I'm sorry, I just don't have the time to put into like our relationship.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, maybe sometime in the future you'll have time and they won't have time, and maybe it really is just all about timing.
Yeah, I think time is of course the most valuable like resource that we have, as it is finite in our lives. And I do agree. I think being raised in Utah, like the culture of like you find the one, then you stay with that one for the rest of your life, and so like breaking up is viewed as such a terrible thing. It's like, oh my god, the world is ending. But like, you listen to Multi-Amory, another podcast about polyamory, which I really like. Shout out if you're learning about polyamory, go listen to that. That was my gospel. Like, they've all gone through a lot of breakups, and like some were bad and toxic, but others were just not meant to be. I truly believe there are people who come into your life and they will exit your life. Yeah. Like, that you just enjoy the existence. Yep. Just kind of like flowers.
I believe that like, yeah, to jump on top of that is that people sometimes relationships are of the time that you were that you started that relationship, and it made sense and like was healthy for both of you for maybe even years, and then eventually it just hits a point where you're like, well, I want to go in this direction and this person wants to go in this direction, and they're not even remotely compatible. Yeah. And holding on to that just ends up making you both unhappy instead of just accepting that you had a wonderful relationship with that person, but now it's time for that relationship to it's time for you to move on from that relationship. I wouldn't call it a breakup. I think it's just you moving on from the old relationship.
Yeah, just like a nice parting ways.
Mm-hmm.
I like, even if you stand still, you're going to change.
Yep.
And so like that change, people can change together and grow into the same direction, or that change can go in different directions, and neither of them is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously there is some, like, I don't know, in the toxic sense of like doing something bad or whatever, like that's crazy, but like, I don't know, I think people overhype on breakups a little too hard.
Yeah, I think breakup is to imply like I interpret breakups as it was messy and like a lot of bad blood and bad feelings, but if you're just moving on or parting ways, then I consider it more healthy, and I don't really consider it a breakup. I just consider it a continuation in your life without that person.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, breakup is always such a hard word. It's like, when you break up with someone, doesn't mean it's a broken relationship.
Yep.
It just means that it wasn't meant to be in that shape or form.
Yep.
That was good. I think I connected with that. Wow.
That's some good shit right there.
That's some good stuff.
That's some good eating.
Oh, I'm gonna snort that philosophy.
No, don't snort philosophy.
Oh.
You end up head in the clouds.
Oh, okay. All right. It's hard though. I feel like it. Obviously, in the moment, it's a lot harder. It's harder said than done, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, because when either you're broken up with or you're breaking up with someone, it's hard to accept that.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna, like, if you care about a person, regardless of if you think it's something that you should do, or you both think you should do, doesn't mean you have to be like stone cold about it. Be like, no, I don't care.
I fucking hate that person.
Yeah, I hate that person. Like, it's gonna suck. Like, or like parting ways with someone you've been close to for a long time will always like hurt. Doesn't matter if you think it's necessary or if it's just something that is naturally gonna happen. It does suck, but
it's for the best.
Yeah, but you don't need to let it like corrupt you and make you like that person's worst enemy, because that was someone you cared about a lot.
Yeah. At
some point, and throwing that kind of anger around or that kind of like wedge between you and that person is just I would say an unhealthy way to cope with the fact that you miss that person.
Yeah, I agree. And it's also like, what a waste of energy too.
Yeah.
You're still wasting time. Obviously you gotta grieve and process, but like, that kind of unhealthy. You're wasting the reason why you broke up.
Yeah, why are you literally broke up because it was like your time compatibility didn't match up. Why are you still sitting there wasting time grumbling about someone who more than likely, if they're a healthy person, has grieved and moved on and is not even thinking about you anymore?
Yeah. Agreed. So that makes me happy, because although my ex who was unhealthy, I hope I still am in her mind. Thank you.
That's a little toxic, but I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
Everyone gets a little bit.
I'm a little toxic. Everyone will find out in this podcast. I'm super toxic, actually.
Not.
No.
I think the way I live my life causes a lot of like strife with people who aren't close to me or who are kind of close to me but don't really understand me. Like, something I always have to bring up is, if I don't talk to you for like 4 weeks to a month, it's not because I hate you, it's because the concept of time for me just kind of blends where a month turns into feels like 2 days for me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like completely like, if you don't live in the same house as me, or I don't see you, or you aren't like, or you're
Reaching
not
out to you.
reaching out to me, I'm not actively ignoring people. I just like, I get distracted, and when I get distracted, I get distracted.
Yeah.
Like, hardcore.
Yeah, that happens. I think honestly there are some relationships that are just meant to be that way. Talk about time, right? Like, I think there's a lot of people that I feel particularly close with, but like, time is rough and it's hard to schedule. Like, I love Mavney, and I love to hang out with Mavney more, and they feel the same, but it's hard. It's just again the natural flows of how the earth works.
Yeah.
You just kind of like, your energy will naturally go where it goes, and that doesn't have to be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes there are people who want more, and maybe that's when you can't give that.
Yeah.
You gotta be honest about that.
Yeah. And in the same vein, I know how I said, like, I lose track of time, don't talk to people for months, but also, especially this year, like this year and last year have been my biggest, like, pushing to make more of an effort towards people, which I think I overdid it, because I was chatting with someone about it, how I was like, I think I stretched myself way too thin
Yeah.
when spending time with people, to the point where I was like burning out over that, and like people who I genuinely like love and care about are like, hey, do you want to hang out? And I'm like sitting there going, I don't want to, but I'm going to, because I want to see this person, but also I don't have the time. So it's been a big like pushing, but the point I was trying to make is, if you really care about someone, and that person really cares about you, and you guys all do really want to see each other, you will find and make the time, regardless of how busy your schedule is.
Yeah.
If you just have to put in a little effort, and you may have to sacrifice a little. Like, me and Jazz's schedule doesn't always line up.
No.
In fact, almost really never lines up properly. But it's important enough to me that, and this is the same with Mav and same with Cynthia, where I will sacrifice some sleep, or I will work around. I will be like, okay, I work this time, but I am free here, and I will I'll make the time where I need to.
I get behind that. Like, also with like Cynthia or Anna, or just some friends, like, if like Dante called me and said they needed me, I don't care if I'm tired, I will get there. I'm fine with sacrificing sleep every time. Like, plus I'd much rather be fucking tired at work than like not have done that.
Yeah, then miss out on something important.
It is important to create time for yourself, though, for sure, because you are a chalice, right? And when you try to pour water into other people, and your cup is empty, well, that's gonna take from your life force.
And people will notice as well. Some of my relationships have suffered, and people have noticed, like, hey, you've been kind of like distant lately. I'm like, I'm not trying to be, but I guess like I've been pushing myself so hard in so many directions that it just, like, unfortunately you're the one who got to see me not at my like 100% best, like at my like my power saving mode, so to speak.
No, I get that, which I always feel sad about that. But it's like, you need, you have to create time, because like they will feel it. And it sucks, because it's like, you care about these people, you're so exhausted.
Like, I want to see all of you all the time, but I can barely stand up right now. I have a whole week off in May, at the end of May, so I'm really looking forward to, just to have a whole reset. Plus, it's my birth month, so party time every day, all day. If you ain't partying for Xander, you're a fake fan. I'll do my version of partying, and that you'll just cut to me like sitting in my room, like legs up on my desk, like in my boxers, just like,
I love it. Honestly, whatever you want to do party wise, great. You want to work on projects, do it. You want to draw, do it.
Yeah, I get the 1 week thing. Like I tried to take off like a week every 6 months, within every 6 months or so, to like give myself some of my own time back.
Yeah, just reset.
Yeah, and I make it a point that when I request like those week gaps off, that is not time to work on a different project for me. That is purely me time, and I'm not scheduling any time to hang out with anyone. It's just like I need to be alone and fully reset myself, or I will explode.
Yeah, no, I that's the problem I've been. It's like, okay, even personal projects. It's like working on my D&D campaign. I feel like it wouldn't be like that, but like it exhausts me. I'm tired.
Yeah, they're projects. Like I don't believe the if you do something you love, you'll never work a day. It's still work. It still takes work to do. It's just you're not hating doing it.
Yeah.
You're not sitting there going, I have to fill out this expense report, blah 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 blah, because that's what my boss told me to do.
And I love it.
And I love it.
I love it so much.
No, it's like I want to build this piece of art for people to see and enjoy. It's still going to take a lot of time and effort, and it's going to drain me a couple times, but that's something I put out and now is there in the world for everyone to see.
Yeah.
And it won't go away because the internet is now a place where if you post something, it's not disappearing ever.
Yeah, that stays there forever, which is very spooky. But
I have a secret YouTube account for when I was like 14. Good luck finding it. I will not tell anyone what it is, but it does exist, and you will be able to tell it's me.
Dang. I used to do YouTube. I just hid all those videos. They're still there, but like I just made it so they're private.
No, I think it's a fun game to let people know. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. I posted a couple really cringy vlogs on it. You can go find it. If you can find me, you are welcome to it. I will not watch it with you. I will not tell you where it is.
I love hearing my old voice in it. It's so small and so not me, and I always cringe at myself so hard, but I love it either way.
Think of me with a shaggy, like, kind of like a bowl cut that's not like a clean bowl cut, like it's just a shaggy, like mushroom hair, and then full braces and tons of acne. And that's
shit.
Me. That's the video.
I can't even imagine you as that. I think when you talk about your childhood, I just imagine you in that. Just maybe like shrunk down.
That's a little bit nicer than my friend Ben, who just insists I don't have parents. He insists I was like born in my mid-20s. He's like, you don't have parents, don't lie to me. They don't exist. You just spawned in one day.
I can kind of see it though. I feel like you were born for this era.
This is my era. If I was born for this era, I am failing aggressively.
Oh no, that's not what I meant. I swear.
No, I get the. It's a very nice sentiment, but then you gotta sit with the internal thoughts. Like, when I was like 16, did I think I was going to be sitting in my friend's closet talking about how I'm gay?
You absolutely did think that one day. Come on.
I did not, because I didn't come out at all or to myself until college.
Honestly, that's kind of the same for me. I didn't really. I don't know.
I didn't think about it really until college.
I think that's the same. But I never really understood gender in general. It made no sense to me. Like, I don't know if it's being autistic, and it's just like, I just find it so weird. Like, you have to do this because you're a boy, and like you must know this kind of stuff, and you're a girl, so you must do this stuff. Like,
I was the same. I wore a choker to church.
Yeah.
Like, since I was like 12.
Yeah.
So
no, that's fucking that's hype though. That's cool.
yeah,
That's
why I had no friends. But you know, it was.
you didn't
it
have
was,
any loser friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All of them were lame Mormons.
No.
Sorry.
Sorry, they're
No,
lame Mormons.
Lame Mormons.
You need some baller choker wearing friends, which you do have now.
Yeah, I have plenty of those. I don't wear a choker anymore, and it's not even because I don't want to. It's because I don't have one, and I haven't bought one, and
Well,
it's just effort that I haven't.
gift ideas, folks. Give
Give
Jay.
me the crappy. Give me the like original like crappy like wire mesh choker. I'll be a happy person.
Give them some FNAF chokers.
Do not give me. I will not wear them. I will feel bad for not wearing them, but I will not wear them. Just give me a regular.
Guilt Jay.
Give me a regular choker. What is with my friends and wanting to have sex with my mom? Drop me pregnant, and now make me wear Five Nights at Freddy's chokers.
I feel like that one's a valid one.
I feel like all three of those are in the same vein of why is this such a desire amongst my friends?
I feel like it'd be so funny if we could go watch FNAF 3 in movies because it's coming. I know it's gonna come in theaters.
Oh.
I'm gonna throw up in that time too.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking vomit so aggressively. It's because it's so scary, not because
not because I pre-gamed way too hard. Which I'm pretty sure I had food poisoning, but that's besides the point. So
it sounds like food poisoning.
Yeah, like I drank my regular amount. It was way worse.
Mm-hmm. It's like the first time I ever smoked weed, I also had a hot dog at the same exact time.
Oh no!
And that hot dog was bad, and so I got food poisoning. But this is the first time I ever had weed at any point. It was a gummy, so it was strong.
Oh.
And I was by myself. I'm like, I'm dying, and I called an ambulance.
Oh yeah.
And they showed up, and they're like, "No, you just have food poisoning and are really high." I only remember this because this was back when I was in college, so I was playing a decent amount of League of Legends. Shame on me.
Dang,
it's a bad time in my life. Don't question too hard. But I
played Dota too, so it's okay.
I just remember I was feeling so sick, but I got a pentakill. And then I went and laid down and passed out. So for everyone else in the game, they watched me team wipe everyone, stand still in lane, and then disconnect from the game.
You showed that you could have, and then you left.
That's what they were probably thinking, but I was just like laying in my bed. Like, I can't do anything.
I can't go on. All my strength was put into that last fight.
That's all I can do.
All right, I think let's do probably one more question. I feel like.
Sure.
Does that seem right? That feels right.
Do you want to do one more question for each of us, or do you want to do one more total question?
For each.
Okay.
So be thinking. I need to think. My brain is so putty right now. Putty? Oh no. Turns into an ASMR stream.
Hello. My name is Jay. Hey, would you like to hear what it sounds like when I miss a shot in golf?
Oh, let's hear it, yeah. Fuck! Nice shot.
Nice cock.
Nice cock. That's definitely going to either be cut out or put in.
Just gonna have to like turn that one section down. That's my favorite like bit is like people starting like whispering like welcome to my ASMR channel, and then they just like here's ASMR to me falling down the stairs, and then it's just like the loudest noise ever of them just like going down the stairs.
I find that hilarious. My favorite video is like ASMR, but it's me saying goodnight and then dropping 16 metal pipes.
Yeah, it's so funny.
It's so funny. It's like, oh shit, the metal pipes. Gong, 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 gong.
I think the funny one I watched was like the femboy comes and tucks you into bed and then gives you a kiss goodnight and then falls down the stairs.
I need to watch that.
It's so funny. All right.
I don't have a question.
You're the one. You're the one.
You're the guy.
I am the guest here. You have to entertain me.
Okay. Let's see. What? Nope, I didn't have anything. I thought it would come to me. What is something that you that, for like yourself, what is something that you wish you did less of, and something that you wish you did more of? That can either be like, it can come to like emotional traits or like triggers and stuff like that, or it can just be like in general like activities. Like maybe you want to do more water slides, and you wish you did less of friends drawing you pregnant.
For all of you who know, Reed said they were willing for enough money, and it has to be a ludicrous amount. I'm talking thousands, not hundreds, because they were offered $700 and they turned it down to draw that picture.
I'm waiting. I've been saving up.
Y'all collectively are just gonna each put in like 100, and there's gonna be like it's gonna be like a 5K painting.
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because if it does get drawn, I'm gonna just have to hang it up in my house. I'm never gonna be able to explain that. Like, my friend saved up $6,000 to draw this,
and then I'm gonna sign a petition to change it to the F cubed icons.
No. They make it my profile picture permanently.
Oh, not that evil.
Things I wish I did less of. I wish I spent less money. I wish I could spend less money, like on fast food specifically.
But it's so cheap and easy nowadays.
Yeah, it's so cheap and easy, but also
my body,
and I think my wallet would be a lot happier if I just was a better at grocery shopping.
Yeah, it is still kind of hard. Like, grocery shopping is super expensive still. Like, honestly, the bridge between, which people can correct me if they actually did research, I'm just going out of my hat, but like, I feel like the bridge between is not that far.
If you want a hot meal every day, fast food is probably cheaper. If you want to buy, the problem is buying in bulk leads to a lot of waste, especially with my work hours. Like, there's almost no point.
It's so hard to eat all that food without it going bad.
Yeah, that's why I like to buy it. Like, if I'm buying stuff to stay in the house, it'll be like cereal and like ramen, because it's not good for you, but it's not gonna go bad because it's not real.
Yeah.
Like, it's essentially cardboard.
I've been eating a lot healthier recently just because I wanted to try giving my body like what it needs consistently. And it's been a bit of a struggle, and like, I already went through a lot of the things, and now I need to go shopping again. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, I need to DoorDash less. I think that would bring my wallet.
Door dashing is expensive.
Yeah, it's like double whatever you want. Like, you want this food, you're gonna pay double most of the time.
Yeah, you should just try. I
should, but then it would require me going outside, and I hate the outdoors.
I hate outside.
I do, because we were talking about houses earlier. I would like the apartment I would live, or the condo, whatever I would live in New York, would be like hyper tech focused, no view of the outside. Like, I'm on the top floor, I don't care, I don't want to see anything. Like, you could put me in a basement and I would be happy.
That's crazy.
I just don't like the sun. I don't like being outside in the sun. I think my eyes are gray as well, so like me standing outside without sunglasses is like me with my eyes almost completely closed in order to see.
Jeez, that's kind of rough.
So
you're a vampire.
Yeah, I am textbook definition of like a non-supernatural vampire.
Yeah.
I just don't like the outside, and it's fine. Like, I am most active past like 10 p.m.
Yeah, if it wasn't for my work schedule where I have to wake up consistently at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'd be staying up late. I like the nightlife.
Yeah, nightlife is great. It's quieter.
It's fun. I do like the sun though.
It's cooler, like colder.
Yeah, it's cooler. It's rad.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking sick, dude.
It's so sick, dude.
It's also easier to record. For me, at least, because there's no birds making loud noises every 10 seconds.
Yeah, that makes sense. Right now, this recording is already going to be scuffed, but it's going to be awesome, and everyone's going to love it, right, guys?
They're going to notice a distinct difference in my voice between the first and the second half.
Well, you reset time, so...
that's...
So, don't worry, I caught that. I'm a divine self, too, but we just reset everything.
Yeah, resetting time makes me so sleepy.
It does.
It makes me so.
It trains you.
It's so sleepy.
You increase your burnout by like double.
Yeah, I doubled my burnout just for the second half of this.
Yep. Thank you for doing that.
And you asked a two-parter, so
Yes.
I'd like to do more.
Yes.
Just actually working on my own projects. I would like to prioritize that more than work. Like I always am like the one who's like, yeah, I'll stay late, or yeah, I'll take this person's shift, blah 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 blah. I think I should stop doing that and just be like, oh, it's time for me to go.
Yeah.
I guess I'm leaving. And my boss is like, oh, could you stay? Nope. You didn't schedule me that late.
Yep. I'm out of here.
Stop being a team player.
Yeah. Don't be a team player. That sucks. Ugh.
It's just part of who I am. It makes me invaluable in any job I do, but it also means that I can be taken advantage of in my job very easily.
And I hate being taken advantage of.
Guys, I'm so easy to get taken advantage of.
Just give me a drink of water and I'll be tipsy as hell.
Give me a drink. No, if you want drunk Jay, you need to just like sleep deprive me, because that's like very sleep deprived Jay is the same as drunk Jay. Like they're identical people.
And do you struggle with because you don't sleep as much as I assume I do.
Yeah.
Do you struggle with like memory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I always just kind of assume that's due to my ADHD. But
maybe
it could be a mixture of sleep deprivation and ADHD. I just have a consistent like brain fog.
Yeah, me too.
At least in the mornings.
And everything feels like it's just molds into one sometimes. It kind of feels very trippy.
I think that mixed with ADHD, so sleep deprivation mixed with ADHD mixed with the fact I wasn't drinking a lot of water, just kind of fried my brain entirely. Yeah. I'm drinking a lot more water now.
Yeah.
Still not sleeping that much, but like one of the three problems has been fixed. I'm not medicated for my ADHD right now because I'm out of drugs.
Mm-hmm.
So I am solving one of three problems right now.
That's just how it goes. You gotta start with one thing and whittle it down.
Yeah. Alright, my last question.
Yeah, we got a last question to goddess of cuteness over here, love. I'm ready for it. Oh goodness.
If you could, and I know my answer to this one because I have thought long and hard about it. If you could be immortal and all the close people around you could be immortal, would you be immortal?
Ooh.
Because I understand making the point of immortality is a curse because you watch everyone around you pass away and you can never have any meaningful relationship because they'll always end up leaving you before you.
Yeah.
Like no one will ever be able to understand. But if you and like your close, like say you and all of the friend group could be immortal, would you take that?
I'm sorry everyone, but I'm gonna say no. I think that's still a curse in its way. I think all of us in an infinite amount of time we will all drift apart anyways. And that's not like a guaranteed, but like I just I appreciate, though it's very scary, I do appreciate how finite our time is. It makes it so you value each moment as much as you can, and like because there is death and an eventual end, like you appreciate it more. And I don't know, I feel like if I was immortal I wouldn't live life, like I would probably spend kind of like when you watch you probably watch Free Run, right? Like she spends so much time like on these side quests, like 3 years or whatever, but like now she has to get used to bring around a human. It's like, oh, she has to get used to like not spending that much time. It's just kind of like that. Like I've spent so much time on things, which is nice, but like I don't know, I would rather just be okay with an end. I don't want to exist forever.
I think in a fantasy aspect I could do it. I think in modern or just dull normal life,
yeah,
I'm also under the impression, for similar but different reasons of I don't want to be immortal, but I also just like personally, this is my personal belief and my personal take. I don't want anything to be after I die. I would like to just stop existing.
Yeah.
At least in my current mental state and stuff. It's not a depression thing. It's just,
you just
like
want an end.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to deal with like reincarnation to me sounds like a nightmare. I don't want to keep coming back. I would like to just call it good.
I think if there is something, I've always hoped that it's like you get to choose. Like, it's kind of like a lobby, like VR chat where everyone like meets up and then you get to choose what universe you go into.
Sure.
That'll be hype for me.
I think the good place like shows exactly how I'd want it to be, where you can stay in the good place for as long as you want. And you can spend as much time there as you want. But when you are ready, and you'll know when you're ready, you can go through the door and what lies beyond that is unknown. Yeah.
No, I agree. I think that would be nice. That way I can live out all my fantasy before I go.
Yeah. I'm already tired. I'm not even 30 yet.
You need some rest. I feel like you gotta no more team player for a bit at least.
No, I can't do that to myself. Because if I stop being a team player, this is like the internal worry. If I stop being a team player for a bit, then when I would like to be a team player again, I have to build up that whole like I'm here to help thing again from the ground up instead of just
what's in motion stays in motion. What's in rest stays in rest. Yeah. I don't know.
But also building up like people being. I think I'm just now getting to the point where people are willing to ask me for help.
Good.
At least some, not everyone yet, obviously, but I don't want to lose that momentum.
Yeah, that's fair.
It would be sad.
But still, try to take care of yourself.
I will. I'm working on stuff.
Alrighty.
Internally.
Good. Well, thank you all for joining me in the closet, and thank you, Chronis.
Chronis.
I was correct. Thank you, Chronis, for joining me in the closet while we kind of ranted about all sorts of things. And, So, thank you all, and till next time, toodaloo!
Bye!
Oh, God. I don't want to leave.
I do.